Good morning, tubers. Madam Roy back once again. Back to you with Baxter in the bathroom. This is what this cat does. It's so funny. Does this to Mom all the time. When she's getting ready in the morning, he comes up, either sits on the counter, or in my case on this little landing here, and demands attention. Don't you, buddy? He's so happy. Lately, this is the only place he's been wanting to be pet. He'll come in my bedroom just for a minute, jump on the bed, and look at me, make sure I'm okay, jump down and leave, and then go sleep somewhere, probably in the guest room or the den. You're a stinky little boy, aren't you, Baxter? Not purring right now. What is it? What is it? What the baby? He does not like the camera, which is odd. I don't know how you could tell it's a phone. The phone's a camera. Matt needs his first cup of coffee, buddy. Gonna get my first cup of coffee, tubers. Psst, psst, psst. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. And I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Say bye-bye, Bax. All right, tubers. So, one thing I forgot to do last night was to take an actual picture of the mileage, which I'm going to do right now. And let's go ahead and do a cold start while I'm here. Ooh, and it is cold. I'm telling you, it's got to be about 30 degrees. So the mileage in this, let me snap a shot here, is 136,372. Let's start her up. Ooh, she's definitely cold, but she started right up, no problem. All right, tubers, this is going to be it for the this portion of the video with the car. I didn't really want to do this because I'm still freezing cold. I haven't even had my first cup of coffee yet. Let her run and warm up a bit. But everything looks good, and I'll talk to you guys. All right, tubers, since I know somebody's going to ask, it is 37 degrees here with 79% humidity, so it's actually pretty humid out. I'm kind of surprised. I thought that humidity would be down a little bit, especially since the storms are over. But you know what? It just makes it feel less comfortable, really. Oh, here are the boys looking for their morning treats. Say, hey, Milo. Yep, and here's Baxter. Let's see if he does what he always does. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and climb that counter. Climb up. Reach over to that counter. Show us what you really want. There we go. Yeah. All right, let's give the guys some greenies. You want some greenies? Baxter wants some greenies. Some for Baxter. And don't forget Milo. A little too many for Milo. Give a few of those to Baxter. And Baxter didn't even want to eat them. Well, that's all right. They'll usually come back and eat them later. All right, tubers. Dad and I are heading out to get something to eat. Then over to the DMV. Get the car registered. And we'll talk to you guys on the flip side. All right, tubers. Taking the maiden voyage here in the Buick LeSabre. I just stopped at Shell Gas to fill up. Wow, they're doing some surveying work here. Interesting thing, at least in my area, Tuesdays is 10 cents off a gallon for, no, I'm sorry, 20 cents off a gallon for premium fuel. And then I get an extra 5 cents because I joined their rewards program. So really good deal there. And I got the premium, the Shell V-Power Nitro, I think it's called. Really good gas. If you guys watch Scotty Kilmer's channel, he's always promoting that. Getting a little bit of a shadow there, but everything's looking good. Dad and I were trying to lube up the windows because they were a little bit slow, but that's kind of understandable. It's 42 degrees out right now. So the car is registered, insured, and she's running like a top. I think I might go pick up a little bit of octane booster just to get it up, make sure I get it up to 93 octane, because the guy had this before, put the cheap gas in it, and even though this can run on 87, this engine tends to run better on either mid-grade or high test. So I'm going to stop at Dollar Tree. I got a few other things I want to do. I'm not sure if I'll get to actually reviewing the car today. There are a few other things I want to do. Most notably, I'd like to clean this vehicle before I show you guys it, do a full review on it. But I'm really enjoying it. It fits my mug here nicely. I have my go-go juice, which I just spilled all over myself. That's all right. That happens to me all the time. But yeah, really enjoying this thing. No lights on. She's running really nice. She's getting up to temperature fine. I think I got a good one finally, tubers. I'll go ahead and pause this vlog, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. All right, everybody. So I'm here in Dollar Tree, and I wanted to show you guys something to watch out for. You can see these Good and Clean disinfecting wipes, and they look like a pretty decent size pack, about the same size as you get in the regular stores that have 75 wipes. But don't let that deceive you. Take a look. 24 wipes. What they do is they use a bigger package, and they just don't fill it up as much. Let's see if I can open it up. Take a look at that, tubers. Very, very deceitful. And I like Dollar Tree. There's certain things like this you really have to watch out for. You can get a much better deal. Aldi has ones with 175 wipes for around $3. So do the math. You're getting a much better deal there. But I want to just show that to you guys because, this time of year, everybody's cleaning up messes and they always need extra Clorox wipes. And even this one has 30 wipes. You can see they crossed the 24 out and put 30 there. But even this is not that great of a deal either. So just kind of a top tip. Watch out for these if you go to your dollar store. Talk to you guys a little bit. All right, tubers, so I'm back home. The car ran great. Baxter's being really picky right now. He's not eating the usual greenie treats, so I pulled some of these out. I got these from PetSmart about a week ago. They were giving free samples away. These are Muse Masterpieces by Purina, and he seems to really like these. He scoffed them all up, and now he's begging for more. So, yeah, cats are so funny. He'll like a certain treat for a while, and then he'll get sick of it. Then he'll want this, and he'll get sick of that, and then he'll want the original treat again. You are such a funny boy. Yeah, purr, purr, purr. Massive amounts of purring. Yes, it is. Good boy, Baxter. Good boy. Yep. So, let me show you guys what I usually give him. What I usually give him are these greenies treats. And if I can get them without falling out, right here, this is the Tempting Tuna flavor. And if I can go ahead and try to give him one, Baxter, where'd you go? Here's a greenies. Let's see if he'll eat it. Nope. See, he just turned his nose up at it. You are a very strange cat. Gonna eat it now? Gonna make a liar out of me? Yep, apparently he's gonna make a liar out of me. I guess one was just tempting enough. All right, tubers, see what the rest day brings? Baxter's leaving us, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Isn't that precious? I came into my room, and I have both boys laying down on Margaret's quilt. Little boy Milo, they really seem to like this. And big boy Baxter is fast asleep. All right, tubers, a little different segment here. Let me push this table back a little bit. You guys have been asking me for thrift store finds, and I do have some for you today. Just these 3 items. We'll start with the smallest one. A pair of Solar Shield Polaroids clip-on sunglasses. And I like these because I can clip them right on to my glasses. Even though I have transitions lenses, sometimes they're not quite enough to keep out all the sunlight. So I give a whopping 78 cents minus the 25% discount. So really want to pay about 50 cents for these. Let's see, where are they from? Distributed by FGX International. No idea, but they look pretty good, and they're brand new. Next, paid $1.58 for this Sparta alarm clock. This has a red LED screen on it. It does work. I've plugged it in. You get some information on the bottom there, just the operating instructions. Model number 1106 or 1106, made by the Sparta Corporation of Louisville, Mississippi. Wow. You don't see a lot of things made in Mississippi. But it's just your basic 1980 style alarm clock. You switch to turn it on and off. snooze button for when you just can't get out of bed. Then the hours, the minutes, the time set, and the alarm set. So basically what you do is if you want to set this, you have to push and hold the time button to set the time as you're pushing either the hours or the minutes. And if you want to set the alarm, you push and hold the alarm button, and you push the hours and the minutes to set that. Interestingly, inside of this was this incredibly old Rayovac heavy-duty battery. When was the last time you guys saw that Rayovac logo? I tried to decipher the little code under here, but I couldn't find a date or anything with it. My best guess would probably be mid to late 80s. Actually, probably around when this particular alarm clock was produced. But very interesting nonetheless. Third thing I found, and probably the best find of the day, is this Toshiba laptop. And you can see I did pay $12.98 for it with no power cord, though I did have a power cord over here that worked. I had one actually in the closet. It's just your real basic, gosh, this thing is so hard to open, Toshiba laptop with an Intel Celeron processor made for Windows 7. It does power up, but there is a problem, and I'll show you what that is. You can see it has a hard drive password in there. Interestingly, this says hard disk drive / SSD, so assuming that some of these may have actually been sold with solid state hard drives. Now, I'm going to have to figure out how to reset the password on this if it is possible. Maybe you guys can help me out because I don't usually work on laptops like that. Generally, when I see passwords on here, I push them onto a friend of mine that works with laptops more than I do. And I tried the generic like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2, 3, 4, 5, but neither of those were working. So apparently somebody was really cute and decided to add a password to the hard drive and the BIOS, because they actually locked the BIOS on this as well. So don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's a really cheap laptop. It's not really worth me putting a heck of a lot of time or any money at all into it. So I have a couple options. One, I might do some research online, see if there's a way to reset the password myself, or if one of you guys knows how to do it, you can leave it in the comments. Or two, I have a buddy of mine, like I said, that works with laptops, and I think we could probably make a trade for something that I would be using. So those are my thrift store hauls for today. Not a great haul, but right before Christmas, that's kind of par for the course. There usually isn't a lot in thrift stores. So I'll go ahead and pause this vlog. We'll see what the rest day brings. Talk to you guys on the flip side. About 6 p.m., Mom and I just got back home from the mall. We got I got my 20,000 steps in. She got her 10,000 steps. You can see Milo is over there on the bed, looking very cute. I'm still suffering with a little bit of this rash that we're starting to think maybe from the detergent. For the first time ever, we bought the expensive Tide, and I'm thinking I may actually be allergic to that detergent. So I think tomorrow I'm going to rewash my pillowcases and my bed sheets with the older detergent and see if that maybe clears it up. But I've never had an issue like this before. So I'm going to end the vlog for tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Please continue to stay tuned, like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.